Hi, my name is Ankush Kappor. I work with CyberSolve at EVP for Solutions and Innovation. This is for question number 3. AI and behavioral analytics have a massive role to play in identity security. Behavioral analytics has already been doing that for the past many years. There's been a field of work called UBR, which is user experience and behavioral analytics, which essentially uses looking at usage patterns of users to come up with risk scores and then determine which usage patterns are more risky. For example, if you normally access a certain application from certain locations in the US and one fine day connections start coming in, from Asia, that will trip up a few flags, and then that analytics can prompt you for a higher level of authentication. Maybe ask you to put in a code that's sent to your email or verify you in some other mechanism. So that technology has already been there for a while. But AI is changing the scenario in a dramatic sense in two ways. One, the adversary now has a lot more options to play with. Deepfakes are a big problem where previously, you could use facial parameters for authentication and so on and so forth. With deepfakes, that is no longer the case. So there is a cause for concern right there that our existing control is now breaking down because of AI. AI can also play a role in assisting the user in detecting some of these better, because previously systems were limited to a hard-coded set of questions that the user could answer, for example, to validate which school I went to and so on. But if AI can be enriched with more aspects of my personality and privacy concerns are taken care of, then there is a vast variety of questions that can be asked of me that probably only I can answer, and answer in a certain way. Voice-based authentication is also under risk. You've seen companies like 11 Labs and the kind of ease with which you can actually clone somebody's voice, things in a concern. The last thing that I would like to really point out that a lot of people have not considered is there's a lot that IAM can do for AI. So when companies are trying to adopt AI, they're trying to mimic access of humans. But if they don't know what access those humans have, it becomes impossible to grant that access to the AI agents to be able to mimic the world. So for a change, this is a symbiotic piece where IAM enriches itself with AI and also gives back something to AI.